Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to share with you the Dekit and finish of my Christmas Gnome Trio. I did finish it in time for the Christmas in July event, or the DP in holiday in July. I can't remember what the actual hashtag was. I wasn't competing for prizes, so I wasn't worried about that, but I finished it on the 30th, so I beat the deadline of the 31st. Super excited with how it turned out. I think it turned out really well. So the kit came with 3 ABs. So we've got our regular white ABs, and I'm just going to start dekitting some of these while I talk. The drills were awesome. This is one of the newer for me kits of Diamond Art Club that I have, and super sparkly, super shiny. I don't think that how shiny they are actually translates well on film or on camera, but yeah, I'm so super happy with how it came out. Okay, so I've got, the kit came with 3 ABs. I had the white ABs and then these 2, which I forgot to write the conversion numbers down, so I've got to go look those up. Then I also added in additional ABs. I added in my Diamond Dots metallic ones, so you'll see those. And then I also added in these 3 colors. The 3078 was actually a background color, so quite a bit of it left over. So I just kind of sprinkled it in, which is why I have some left. My original intention when I started was to put all of them in there, but then once I got going, I realized that it wasn't, I didn't have enough of just ABs to finish, so I ended up just sprinkling them in there. But that's okay. I do think it adds a little bit to it, and again, happy with how it turned out. Ooh, now I have lots of this color. So then I also had this AB 318. This was only on the antlers of the one in the middle, so I didn't have to use a ton of those either, so I have plenty left over. And these are all mixed in to be different colors. I think I'm just going to throw all these in because why not? If I have to use them, I probably need different colors. That's probably a 3rd color. Oh no, I guess it's only a 2nd one. It's always interesting for me to see when I'm putting them away what kind of colors I end up with if I've got a mixed bag or whatever. And then the last AB that I added in was my 666. And not only did I add in ABs of this color, I actually added in my 666 glitter drills. And I don't actually have any of the glitter drills left. I used all of them, so I don't have any of those to put away. But I think they turned out really well. I'm really happy with using the glitter drills. And like I said, you know, I buy these so I can use them. So if they're just sitting there, like what's the point, right? So I do have quite a bit of the red left, which I'm going to save because these are nice resin drills. I don't think I'm going to sit here and talk to you guys through the whole kitting down process just because I think I have a ton to put away. This has been one of those weird days, you guys, where, you know, I woke up this morning and I literally had like a list of, okay, here's things I want to get accomplished this morning. And it's been a weird day because my husband got called out for yet another storm, which I don't want to complain because, you know, he makes really good money when they go storming. So that's nice for us to be able to pay extra bills and things. Plus, it is getting to be tuition time, which means I need to, my son starts school here shortly, which means we're going to need to pay tuition. I'm trying to hold off because he is supposed to be on the waiting list for one of the classes that he wants to get into. And so we're waiting to see. One spot came open, but somebody took it. He was second on the waiting list, so the person who was first took it. I was hoping they would just pass on it, but they didn't. So now he's next in line if a seat opens up for this class, and I'm hoping that it will. So I don't want to buy books until we know for sure. And also, it's a difference in credit hours. One class is only 3 credit hours. The other one is 5. It's not a big deal. I could get our money back, but I just always want to wait until I prefer to wait until everything is all scheduled and settled and then just make one payment. So yeah, tuition payment coming up. That would be nice to have all of the classes and everything set the way that they're going to go. All right, I'm going to put a few of these away and then I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm about halfway done here. I've hit the 700s. So it's been kind of a weird day. I started to say, you know how you make a plan for the day and then it all just kind of goes wrong? Well, I don't want to say it went wrong. It's not that it went wrong. It just didn't go the way that I expected. So I had a list of stuff that I wanted to accomplish when I got up this morning. My husband left for his storm this morning. Luckily, he didn't have to go out at midnight like he did last time and then spend a bunch of time waiting around. They kind of drove where they were, and I'm assuming they're working because I haven't heard back from him. I've sent him a couple of texts and he hasn't answered, which usually means they're working. So I had things that I needed to do, some phone calls I needed to make, filming I needed to do, that kind of thing. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get up, I'm going to get all that stuff done, and I'm going to get going, right? So that I have time to just sit. I wanted to sit and diamond paint this afternoon. Slept later than I meant to, but got up, got ready, had my breakfast. My husband called because they were driving and he likes to talk to me while they're driving because it's boring. And so I was talking to him for a little while, and then while I'm talking to him, I get a text from my daughter asking if I'm home, and I'm like, yeah, why? Well, she's sitting in the driveway. My son had left early this morning. He's been playing disc golf with some of his friends, but they've been going out later in the evening. I guess they decided they were going to go early because it is so hot. I mean, I know it's very hot everywhere, but it's just been very hot and humid. Actually, it was this morning when I went out, it was nicer than it has been, even though it's supposed to be very hot this week. It was kind of overcast, and so it wasn't as hot as it would normally be. Anyway, he was looking for some kind of brace, which I couldn't find. And then he took off to go play disc golf before it got unbearably hot. And also, you know, they usually play of an evening, and not only is it hot and humid, but it's all buggy. And he is just getting eaten alive with chiggers and mosquitoes. So he was happy to go this morning. But so I was trying to find, you know, the brace that he was looking for. Then my daughter came over and I was talking to her. And, you know, not that I mind either of those things, but I just was not how I thought my morning was going to go. And then it was like, okay, well, now I need to sit down and I needed to take care of some bills and do kind of our end of the month finance stuff that I do every month, get things ready for next month. And before I knew it, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's late and I haven't filmed anything yet. I got to get busy. Just, again, not an issue that any of that went the way that it went, just wasn't my plan. And now I'm kind of scrambling because it's like, oh, I need to get these other things done. So let me do that first. And now with this particular kit, I went and borrowed a bunch of these very small ones from another kit because I had a ton of colors that just didn't have very many drills in them. And now I'm trying to go back and figure out, oh, which kit did I pull all of these from so that I can go back and put them where they belong. All right, I'm going to do these three next because they're all the biggest size. They go in this current tray. Make sure I put these in the right place because my 3/7s and my 3/3s, I always get confused. I don't know why, but I do. Ooh, I don't have any of these left over, so that'll be good. All right. I need to go find out where some of these extra small sizes go and put those away. So I will be right back after that. Don't go anywhere. All right, so I've just got these two left. So I had to go back and look up the conversion codes. 741 is this orange here, and I don't have any of these ABs, so that's nice. All right, what did I do wrong? Wrote down the, oh, there's 2 stuck in there. Wrote down the number wrong. I wrote down 3348, but that is not correct. So let me go back to my computer and look that up again. All right, the actual code I need is 3755. Let's see if that's a better color. Oh yes, that's definitely a blue. Ooh, and I don't have any of these either. I always love it when I have spare ABs and it's a color that I don't have, because that means I can add them to something else. Ooh, speaking of, that means I need to go update my little chart as well so that I know which colors I now have ABs in, so that when I go to, instead of coming here and kind of hunting through everything, I have a spreadsheet where I keep track of the numbers that I have ABs for, and then I can keep track of it a little bit better. Okay, so let me move some of the mess here. You can see I've got my tray container all empty and everything, so I can put this back and it's ready to go. I've got my trash laying here. As you can see, there wasn't a ton of trash. Some of it is just little broken pieces, like you can see here, there, and everywhere. I did have quite a few drills that had like either holes or spots on the top of them, so those got tossed in here. But for as big as the kit was, yeah, I'm not mad about the amount of trash at all. So the next thing I need to do, now that I've got all my drills put away, is I need to take you guys out to the dining room, because this kit is too big to fit on this table, and I will show you what it looks like. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay guys, here we are out in the dining room. And I know this is kind of a weird angle, but like I said, I will take some B-roll so that you guys can kind of see the whole thing. But I am so super happy with how this turned out. For one thing, I think that this style of painting just lends itself really well. This style of art lends itself really well to diamond painting. Though I am not normally, or at least I haven't been, a fan of everything being outlined in black, just because that leads to a lot of black. I actually think it does lend itself really well to diamond painting, which is probably why so much of Mandy Manzano's art is so popular in Hannah Lynn and other places, because this kind of line drawing, you know, where everything's outlined in black, just makes it really pop in a diamond painting. I will say, I think the painting would have been okay without this bit of border. Also, I don't understand why it's just at the top and the bottom and not also on the sides. But that being said, I do like the little holly berries that are in each corner, so I think that's cute. Now, I did do a bit of addition in this. I added glitter ABs. Now, it comes with one AB, which is the white AB that you see in their beards and in the candy cane and like the little pom-pom balls on the top of their hats. The little jingle bell over here, I actually added a metallic drill, which I think looks super cute. And I added the glitter drill, so in both of these gnomes, all of the red, the 666 red is my glitter drills. When I got to the candy cane, I decided to use ABs instead. So the candy cane has ABs, the 666 ABs. And then I ran out of glitter drills. So this gnome, on his sleeve and on his hat, the 666 are also ABs. There are also some ABs. There's a yellow AB that's down here in the edges. I also added some yellow ABs. So in this background here, you can see that those ABs have gotten added. The other one was the blue. That's why I didn't remember it, because the only place the blue one shows up is here on this little ornament. So there's some blue ABs in the ornament. That came with the kit. The white ABs came with the kit. And then there was the orange one that was here on the edges. Oh, and I also added a gray AB. You can see in the antlers of his hat that, or I guess, yeah, antlers, little reindeer antlers. I added an AB in that as well. And you can see the little cardinals have ABs added for the 666 as well. So I added the metallic drills and 3 other ABs in addition to the 3 ABs that were in there. I just love this little patchwork heart. I love how that came out. The ornament is so cute. They're just all really cute. And it didn't take me very long. This whole painting only took me right at 35 hours, which was way less time than I thought it was going to take. But there is a ton of multiplacing in it. All of the background, of course, there's a ton of multiplacing, and then there's quite a bit of multiplacing on the edges here where the pattern is at the top and the bottom. Now, quite a bit of confetti in all of the individual little gnomes, but just, they're so stinking cute. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I think it looks really good. The drills are super shiny. I don't think that cameras do justice to just how shiny it is, because just even standing here, I can see all kinds of sparkles coming off the ABs that are not really translating into what I'm seeing on the camera. So I don't think it translates as well as I wish it would, but great drills. I mean, it's Diamond Art Club, so I knew the quality was going to be good, but I'm so happy with how it turned out. I think my sister is really going to love it. But yeah, so stinking happy with how it came out. Like I said, I think it's super cute. The drills were great quality. Probably one of my favorite kits that I've done so far this year. And you know, bonus, again, I already know where it's going, so I'm going to frame it, and then it's going to live in a box basically until Christmas when I can give it to my sister. But yeah, super happy with how it came out. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.